Hey everybody, what's up? It's No Nonsense News. I'm Ted. It's Monday, November 9th. So, right off the bat, I told you guys last week, gotta watch out for China. China extends their reach into the Caribbean, unsettling the United States. And basically, what it is they're going to Jamaica and other places in the Caribbean and offering loans and help in building the infrastructure and roads across those islands. So basically, what they're doing is breaking out America's playbook, and they're going to give a bunch of loans to these people. And sometime in the future, they're going to own all those islands when they can't repay those loans. And we do that as America. We do that all over the country. The world. So keep an eye on that. China stretching their reach out, and this is getting dangerous. And the United States sees it. So moving right along. I tell you guys all the time: get your stuff together. And now I got a headline telling you we already have seen shortages, right? The whole COVID thing, everything that's happened in the past few months, we've seen tons and tons of shortages, and now it's starting to kind of get back to normal. But now you got them. Last week I told you that grocers are already starting to put limits on paper towels and hand sanitizer, cleaning products, things like that. Now in November, a trucker strike, it could be another nail in the supply chain coffin, according to this article right here. And that's what I'm telling you guys. Get your stuff together. We've already seen the shortages. This is the time to get your emergency stockpile that we talked about, those canned goods, those supplies. Get it together now. And, obviously, just don't go out and drop hundreds of dollars on a bunch of nonsense because you read it or seen it on some web, YouTube video or something. Go out and get the things that you use. Just get a little bit extra of what you use. If you and your family eat a lot of tuna, get a lot of tuna. Get some extra cans. If you and your family eat a lot of macaroni and cheese, get some extra boxes of macaroni and cheese. Now's the time to do it. You see strikes coming, and not to mention the next headlines I'm going to bring you. It's coming. It's gaining momentum. More and more states are upping the restrictions. All last week, it was like every day, another state, another state. Now you got the Utah governor declares an emergency and issues a mask mandate. Okay, New Jersey. New Jersey is also coming with more restrictions. And what we need to know is New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy announced new COVID restrictions on targeting bars, restaurants, and indoor youth sports following a viral surge. Okay. New York City's mayor for weeks has expressed mounting concern over the numbers. On Monday, he said, "We're seeing things we haven't seen in a long time, and we have to stop them." That's a quote. We have to stop them. That's what they're telling you. Governor Andrew Cuomo warned Monday the next 2 months could be some of the worst the country has seen as cases continue to spiral. So he's telling you the next couple months could be worse than the ones that we've already seen. Okay? Here's another headline. The mayor warns of possible New York City coronavirus closures. Okay? I mean, what more do you need? Do you really? I'm not making this up. Every day I come to you guys, I told you weeks ago, New York was tightening and tightening and tightening, and it kept stepping up and stepping up. And here I am a couple weeks later telling you they're saying they're on the verge of lockdown. You see what's going on with the election. Okay? If the Democratic Party does walk away with this thing, which obviously there's a bunch of people out there that still say that there's a fight to be had, and I don't, that's a legal thing. We've seen it in the country other times, but most of the time the person doesn't win. But I would say nobody has declared this guy the winner except for the media. Nobody has said this guy's the winner except for the media. And why do we listen to anything the media tells us anymore, right? Anyway, this is a guarantee, right? You got more lockdowns coming. More stimulus will come too, though. And that the lockdowns is part of the mechanism to get you addicted to the stimulus. This is how it'll happen. They'll lock you down. Maybe it won't be as bad. Maybe last time you worked because you were considered essential. And this time, they lock it all the way down. Nobody has an income. Now, You're happy as hell to get that stimulus. And you become addicted to that stimulus because you're relying on that stimulus to pay your bills and feed your family. Now, if you don't do what you're told, like get tested, get a vaccine, they stop, or if you disagree with them, they'll just stop sending you stimulus. Now, there's two ways that we can fight this as Americans, okay? You can go out, know that this is going on, prepare for this, start becoming as self-sufficient as you can possibly become before it happens. Add to that emergency stockpile and become as self-sufficient as you possibly can before this comes. Number two, what we really need to do is stand up. Stand up for our rights. If you're the owner of a company and they want to lock you down, don't lock down. And if you work for a company that stayed open when they're telling them to lock down, get your ass to work. Earn your living. Don't become dependent on these people. Those are two things we have to do. But unfortunately, it's hard to be a patriot, okay? Especially in the beginning. It's real hard to be a patriot in the beginning. Think about our country. In the beginning, the guys who wanted to stand up against England, our rulers, there was only a handful of those people that were speaking out loudly. And the rest of the people told them, stop, stop, stop. You're going to get them angry with us. But the real patriots stood up, threw the tea in the harbor, and continued on with this fight. And we took this country and built it, right? So don't be, in the beginning, it's hard to be a patriot. In the end, everybody's a patriot. Now that we've built it into this great country, everybody's proud to be a patriot, right? Well, now's the time we need you, patriots. If they try to lock us down again, we have to stand up and refuse to be locked down. Stand for your rights. That's your right. You can't lock us down. This is America. You work for us. Of the people, by the people, for the people. But we've lost that. Anyway, moving on, you got Pfizer. Stand up for your rights, people. Be a patriot. Okay? Pfizer says that they got a vaccine just about ready. And of course, anti-vaxxers lose it. A safe, effective COVID-19 vaccine is finally on the horizon. Cue the people who say they won't take it, or that vaccines are a harbinger of dictatorship. And what I would say to you is, vaccines are not a harbinger of dictatorship, but if you add the word mandatory to the beginning, that's dictator. If you say mandatory testing coming into New York, that's dictatorship. If you say it's a mandatory vaccine, that's a dictatorship. And if your vaccine is so damn good and you have the vaccine, you shouldn't be worried if I don't. Right? Anyway, I know enough of the doom and gloom for you guys tonight. I want to end it on a little bit of a lighter note. And don't forget, guys, everything that I just told you, don't be scared. Just be aware that it's coming and get prepared. Don't be scared, get prepared. I tell you guys every night, that's all you got to do. Don't blindly go acting like nothing's going to change or that we're going back to some kind of normal. Start preparing for the new normal. The one that you see in the headlines, they're giving you a heads up of it. But anyway, don't be scared. But here's a nice little lighter note to end it on. And I instantly got a laugh when I seen this. It's men who add nuts to their diet can significantly improve their sperm quality. So basically the first thing that popped into my head was a daily dose of nuts will improve your sperm. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Remember, don't be scared. Be prepared. Thanks for joining me. Let me get a thumbs up. If you listen this far, come on. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to me, please. I need all the subscribers I can get. If you have somebody in your family who doesn't believe what we believe, show something that I say to them. Something that you feel hit the nail. Show it to them. Help me reach out to people. Let's wake some sheeple up. Let's get the numbers on our side so when we stand up, we got the numbers. Because I think right now we're still outnumbered by the sheeple. Even though people are waking up in mass, we're still outnumbered by those sheeple who are going to go running to get that vaccine as soon as it comes out. They'll be glad to get it. Oh my God, please give me the vaccine. Don't be one of them. Let's wake people up. Come on. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Give me the thumbs up. Subscribe. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow.